All right guys, welcome back to another video. This is a special one for me that I wanted to share with you guys, as obviously you guys know I'm a big Dukes of Hazzard fan, and this is the last stop on my way home from my trip to North Carolina to visit with the Retromantic, which unfortunately I wish I could have brought her here, because I got to take her to Cooter's and Pigeon Forge, but today I'm at Cooter's in Luray, Virginia, in the Valley. This one's a lot bigger of a museum than Pigeon Forge in Nashville, so there's a lot more artifacts and things from the show and displays, static displays in this location than in the other two locations. Plus this has, which it's changed names now, but it's called Rudy's something or other. I'll show it to you when we get over there, but Daisy's Dairy Barn was in here. So this one has a restaurant on location that you can sit down and have food at. I'm not sure what they're doing with it right now with the pandemic regulations and everything, but as of right now it looks like it's not open right now. So I just did a walk through to talk to the employees inside, and then came out and grabbed my gear, and I'm out here doing my intro. So without further ado, I'd like to show you around some of the stuff outside, because they also have the bigger property here as well. But this is one of my favorite things right here behind me. This part of the building is done up to look like the outside of Cooter's garage from the show. Plus, once we get inside, you'll see what it looks like inside as well, because it's completely done up like the one in Pigeon Forge, but a lot bigger. Like I said, it's a bigger space. This building actually used to be a ATV dealer, so they have a pretty decent sized building here, but you'll see it as we get moving along here. Like I said, there's a couple other things I wanted to show you right outside here, and also any of you that are Dukes fans or have been here before or remember Cooter's Last Stand in 2017, which I did come down for, which was really, really amazing to see. Once I turn you around here, you're going to see this whole field was full of General Lees. I think, I can't remember what the actual count was, but it was hundreds. There was a lot of them here, and other Hazzard County cars. I do have pictures of that from when I came, so I'll try to find those and throw in a couple of those pictures so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. But without further ado, here we go. So this is the field I'm talking about. This was all, as far as you can see, this whole field was full of General Lees and other Hazzard County cars and other television cars and just anything Dukes of Hazzard or not Dukes of Hazzard. It was a lot of fun. And then you got out here, this little building here, which there's actually a fire truck inside there. It's normally open. The last couple times I've been here, that was open. You could walk in. So I have pictures of that. I'll put that in as well. This is new. I didn't see this before, so I don't know what the story is behind this. Obviously, it was one of the stunt cars from maybe one of the stunt shows. But as you can see, it took a good beating. And you're gonna like the little message on the other side. Roscoe done scuffed his vehicle. Don't drive like Roscoe. So you can look inside here, you can see there's like nothing in here. There's just a seat frame from the stunt seat, the dash, and the rest of the interior is pretty much gutted. You can see where the roll bar was right there, where they cut it out. So that's pretty neat to see that. I think I remember seeing the video of this stunt show where this car got wrecked. So that's pretty cool to see it here in person. Like I said, I wasn't here the last time. I've been here a few times, but I don't remember ever seeing that here. But here's a look at the building. So the way it's set up is this part is the museum of the garage going to about there, and then in this part is a museum with static displays, and then also the stage where Ben Jones, aka Cooter, sings with his garage band on the weekends. And then the entrance is where the gift shop is, and then the restaurant's on the other end. So, and of course I caught it raining again. It seems like the last 2 times I was here it was raining. So the generally is covered up, but there is another one inside, so we'll be able to get to see that one. Plus, with all the tow trucks that they have at the different locations, this one obviously will be my favorite because it's light blue and it's a Ford. It's a 79 Ford F350. So I don't know if it runs. I think it does, but I know I had seen it at the Sperryville location before they moved over here, and it pretty much just sits here. It doesn't really get used or driven, but it may actually run. And then there's another Roscoe Sheriff's car here in front of the building, and then obviously the General Lee, which is covered. So we're gonna go ahead and head in. I was lucky when I got here, there was like hardly anybody here, but now people are starting to roll in, so we'll go ahead and head inside. All right guys, so we're gonna start off in the museum part, and we'll work our way around and check out the gift shop on the way out. So you can see there's a lot of different pictures and memorabilia. Now they have moved some things around from the last time I was here, so it is set up differently. I actually kind of like it. Ooh. Sounds like Ben is here singing. Unless it's a recording. So here's a case that has a bunch of different, looks like puzzles. Outdoor, or the fun tunnel, which there may be one set up here somewhere. Oh yeah, he's here, he's singing. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but there's Flash. There's a petition here for something. I have to sign that for him. And over here you got a bar. So there's also a recording studio here where Ben does his recording. This whole section here is just different pictures of Daisy Duke. Hopefully I don't get copyright on that. So here's some of the miniature, the Ertl and Johnny Lightning miniatures. Here's a coin operated General Lee. There's some more Ertl stuff, which actually I have. Let me see if I can find the set that I have. Don't see it. But there was a set that I have at home. I can throw a picture of it in here that has the General Lee Sheriff's car and the Boss Hogg's car. And over here you got more. Sorry for that glare. There's like watercolor paint. Here's Waylon's guitar. I'll give you a shot for see if I can see it. There you go. And Waylon's hat. So So here's another section here that has pictures of the cartoon, the Dukes. Looks like a sleeping bag. There's some bobbleheads. So some of this stuff is newer and some of this stuff is older. Here's some different pictures. And there goes the Dixie horn in the gift shop. There's some pretty cool looking pictures here. Alright, so here's some of the older stuff again. I remember having that lunchbox and thermos set as a kid. I had to look and see if I still have it somewhere. And then also this bowl and these cups I have somewhere at home. There's like a party set and some trays. Over here is another display case. Got some pretty cool stuff in it. These look like model kits, built model kits. Dewey Hogs, Volkswagen Beetle, Boss Hogs Cadillac, Cooter's tow truck, Sheriff Little's car, Uncle Jesse's truck. So here we got some more different die casts and replicas here. Which, like I said, when I did the Pigeon Forge video, I have, I believe, well, not that one, because that was this one I have. So there are a couple of these that I've gotten recently from previous visits here. So I'm not sure on this, but this may actually be a friend of mine, neighbor of mine, who has a replica of a General Lee, had a bunch of these made up to display, hang inside of his General Lee, so that when you look through the windshield from outside, you would see this. So I wonder if this is actually one of them, because I know when he was here, they had asked if they could get one from him. So, Jim, if you're watching, comment, let me know if that was from you. So here's the stage where when Ben is not singing, or there's no bands going on in here, you can actually, it's set up like Uncle Jesse's living room, where you can sit in front of the fireplace and watch the Dukes of Hazzard on TV. So here's information on the band. It's Saturday 1 to 3, and he does do an autograph session afterwards. And they set this whole room up with chairs so you can sit and watch. So here's that fun tunnel that we saw in the display case over there in the box. And they have this set up like a little bedroom scene here with the different sheets and curtains and things like that. And then again, you got different pictures and memorabilia on the walls. And then over here is one of Roscoe's uniform shirts. More model kits and different things. And yes, I did confirm Ben is here. He's in the middle of a music session, so maybe we'll get lucky and see if we can say hi to him, get him on the video. So this is interesting right here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll throw a picture of the car in here as well. My former boss and friend has a triple black 69 Cadillac Coupe de Ville convertible, which was used in the episode, I think it was Baba Sheep, but I'll check that and put it in the text below. So now we're gonna get into my favorite part of the building, the garage. So as you walk in, this whole thing was done by the set designers who did the original set for the garage. There is pictures right here showing recreating it. So this is the beginning of it. This is actually a model of it to show, but here's what it looked like before. I'm gonna try to get that light. And the different stages of it as they were building it. And looking over here, here's one of the vector wheels. Another workbench set up like at Pigeon Forge. Daisy's Dixie. Again, like I said, I do have older pictures, so any interesting pictures of how I saw this before, I'll throw them in here. There's a personal car of Ben Cooter Jones, a 1950 Studebaker. And there's little Easter eggs of different things. There's a fender, generally fender. And I'm probably gonna get copyright on this too, so I'll probably just turn monetization off on this video, so that way you guys can enjoy it and I don't have to worry about getting copyrighted. Here's a bicycle done up like the generally. Here's those cans of paint again, like we saw at Pigeon Forge, which obviously you probably have already watched the Pigeon Forge video, and if you haven't, be sure to check out the link for it in the description below. And then here again is back corner area, all the different hats that he wore. There's a jukebox. And here's the generally inside here. So if they still do it the same way, I have the pictures of when I came here and got my autograph session with Ben. We were sitting right here. So there was a table set up and 2 chairs where you can get pictures with him and he can sign whatever items you got to have him sign. And there would be his desk again, like down at Pigeon Forge. And there's some goodies hidden back here. Some parts, here's an engine. And there's Boss Hogg's Cadillac. This is an actual screen used car from the show. Which I did find that out the last time I was here. So like I was saying, that my former boss, he has this same car. This is a 70, the one he has is a 69, and it's all black. So in that episode, Boss Hogg's twin brother, Abraham Lincoln Hogg, came into Hazard in his car. And I'd love to get that down here. I want to see if I can get that down here sometime, see if we can get pictures of it in here. I think that would be pretty cool. And let Ben see it. That would be pretty awesome. So I got to talk to my old boss and see if we can make that happen. So this is new too. I don't remember seeing this. Oh, Jay, if you're watching, look. I got this same thing for Jay's layout. So they have a train set here. And it's Lionel. O-gauge. Going around the Boar's Nest. There's a Johnny Cash boxcar. Some pretty cool stuff on here. There's Kit. Dixie, there's a Tucker. DeLorean. Time machine. Here you got one of those put your face in the whole thing and you can be Cooter, Boss Hogg, or Roscoe. So let me see if I can set that up for you guys to see. All right, so without a little help, that was the best I could do for you guys. Kind of had to reach over top to hold the camera so I can get those shots for you. So just a lot of the things that I like about this is how they just throw in little things that make it more of a shop, and the way they weathered the wood to make it look like it's worn and dirty and grimy and greasy. That's all part of the paint that they used. Plus you got the step ladders with, if you remember in the show, they have the ceiling here blacked out. In the show, the set actually went up like 3 stories. So you would have, the Duke boys would always crawl across the roof lines to stay away from Roscoe so they wouldn't get caught by Roscoe or Enos or Cletus, and then they would just like drop in on Cooter while he was working on something in the shop and always scare him. So if you remember that in the episodes of seeing that, you know what I'm talking about. So as many times as I've actually been here, I just still can't get over this place. It's so awesome. It's still like taking a step back in time and being there in Hazard County. And that's another thing that I like about this, is that's the feel they give you by doing this. So being a big Dukes of Hazzard fan of the show, it really adds to the experience. All right, so that's a look at the museum. And I did ask, Ben is busy. He's gonna be busy all day with recording, so I did ask to see if there was a chance of saying hi to him, but he's too busy to be able to do that today. So maybe another visit we'll be able to catch up with him and bring him on the channel for you guys. The last time I was here, I was celebrating my 40th birthday, which was also the Dukes of Hazzard celebrating 40 years of being the Dukes of Hazzard. So that was the time that I actually got to meet up with Ben and get his autograph and talk with him and get pictures and everything with him. So I did get to sit here and watch him play on the stage live. So I do have some videos. Right here, this is one of my favorite episodes. There's Ben behind the wheel of Limo 1 when the president's limo came into Hazard County and he decided to take you for a ride. Looks so different from then. All right, so yeah, let's go check out the gift shop. So here's the gift shop. It's set up a little differently from the last time I was here. It was a little more, just, I don't know. So you get this back section here. And they're always coming up with different designs and new shirts and things like that. So keep an eye on that, because I've gotten like the shirt I'm wearing right now. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it might be here. But it also has a 01 in the back of the generally on the back. So they're always doing different designs. So I'm gonna have to look and see, check my funds to see if I can afford to grab a new one or two. There's the sunglasses again from the Pigeon Forge location. They even got stuff for the little tykes. Oh, that one's cool. So if you're looking for apparel, they definitely have plenty of it. I'll check on the website. I know they had a website and then they lost it, but they may have another one up again, because you can order this stuff online if you cannot come here to buy it in person. So I'll get that information and put it in the description below. So I was looking for that too. I'll have to throw in a picture of the one I have. I have a metal sign that has this on it. So I'll throw a picture of that in if I don't see it here in the store. They even have CDs. Ben sells a lot of his CDs here. As well as other friends, Duke's friends, artists, singers, John Schneider, Wade Jennings. So there's definitely different music choices here to pick from. There's some bed sheets, blankets. I started collecting the license plates. I actually have, this is Uncle Jesse's plate here, which I have. That was Cooter's plate. It was on his tow truck, which I have. I do not have that. That's one of the police cars. And obviously Boss 1. And then the other police car. But I do have the General E plate, which we'll show you over here.
Over here, again, it's got the general, it's got the flag on it.
They even have Knight Rider. Wow, check that out. They have the kit plate. Huh. And then different cups and things like that. Mason jars, glass. So I have one similar to this, but it doesn't have the straw in it. Oh, I need a new camera bag. Maybe I can get one of these. There's some Christmas ornaments. Signed pictures. The old Boss Hog. Again, they pretty much have anything and everything, so if you're looking for it, they probably have it. Including masks. And even socks. So here's more plates. So this will be the one that was on Cooter's tow truck that you guys probably already know. Smokey the Bandit. I have that one. I have that one. Boar's Nest. So here we go again. I believe that one's Daisy's Jeep. That was Uncle Jesse's truck. It actually tells you on the back. Yes, I was right. Daisy's Jeep. I don't know what this one is. Doesn't say. And then the different sheriff cars. And then you got all the different hats. Which here's the one I'm wearing right now that I got at Pigeon Forge. More Christmas ornaments. There's, oh, Top Gun. Of course, you can't forget your very own Dixie horn if you want to make your own generally sounding car. They sell those too. Even chapstick. More Daisy photos. Decals. Die-cast miniatures. And they got a whole rack over here of all different ones. There's the Hazard County Sheriff's pin. Here's the keychain that does the Dixie horn. Hockey puck. Pencils. Car coasters. This is a magnet with a bottle opener. Bottle opener. And then all the different licenses. So here's some guitar picks. A bunch of different series show cars from different shows. Starsky and Hutch, the A-Team, Knight Rider. There was one here actually that the Retromantic was looking at that she wanted to get for her train layout. Let me see if I can find it. Seeing it. It was at the Pigeon Forge location. So they've got to have it here too. Oh well. Let's go check out the gift shop. Oh, I don't know if I caught these or not. Different toy guitars. The bust of Elvis. Oh, this is neat. Handmade Duke's table. There's actually a pickup truck molded in there, Generally, and Roscoe. So like the table itself, the middle part, There you go. Now you can see it. That's pretty cool. So here's the gift shop. They said it's set up a little differently from the last time I was here. It was a little more, just, I don't know. So you get this back section here. And they're always coming up with different designs and new shirts and things like that. So keep an eye on that, because I've gotten like the shirt I'm wearing right now. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it might be here. But it also has a 01 in the back of the Generally on the back. So they're always doing different designs. So I'm gonna have to look and see, check my funds to see if I can afford to grab a new one or two. There's those sunglasses again from the Pigeon Forge location. They even got stuff for the little tykes. Oh, that one's cool. So if you're looking for apparel, they definitely have plenty of it. I'll check on the website. I know they had a website and then they lost it, but they may have another one up again, because you can order this stuff online if you cannot come here to buy it in person. So I'll get that information and put it in the description below. They even have Knight Rider. Wow, check that out. They have the kit plate. Huh. And different cups and things like that. Mason jars, glass. So I have one similar to this, but it doesn't have the straw in it. The old Boss Hog. Again, they pretty much have anything and everything, so if you're looking for it, they probably have it. So here's more plates. So this would be the one that was on Cooter's tow truck that you guys probably already know. Smokey the Bandit. I have that one. I have that one. I believe that one is Daisy's Jeep. That was Uncle Jesse's truck. It actually tells you on the back. Yes, I was right. Daisy's Jeep. I don't know what this one is. Doesn't say. And then the different sheriff cars. And then you got all the different hats. Which here's the one I'm wearing right now that I got at Pigeon Forge. More Christmas ornaments. There's Top Gun. Of course, you can't forget your very own Dixie horn if you want to make your own generally sounding car. They sell those too. Even chapstick. More Daisy photos, decals, die-cast miniatures. And they got a whole rack over here of all different ones. There's the Hazard County Sheriff's pin. There's the keychain that does the Dixie horn. Hockey puck. Pencils. Car coasters. This is a magnet with a bottle opener. bottle opener. And then all the different licenses. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap this video up from Cooters in Luray, Virginia, also known as Cooters in the Valley. If you would like to check out their website, it is up and running again. It's cootersplace.com. I'll put a link to it in the description below. And if you can ever get a chance to come out here and see it for yourself, or any of the other 2 locations, which will be in Pigeon Forge in my previous video, or Nashville, which I haven't done a video on yet, be sure to go out and check them out, and let them know that I sent you. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.